Good morning, I'm Chip.
Hey, good morning, I'm Steve.
I'm Jerry.
And this is
Chip's
Garage. Theme today, Mr. Steve, and then I'm going to do some shout outs real quick, but we're going to do experimental cars today.
Yeah, this is really threw me through a loop.
I didn't know what this was.
I thought it was, they dug up George Barris and he just created a new one.
Yeah, experimental is a really cool class of car, we'll call it, and we've never done one. I don't think we've done anything close to it.
And what were a couple of them, like the turbine Chrysler?
Yeah. I would say the Boss 429 was, a Superbird was.
Yeah.
They did a bunch
Kit
back.
Kit.
Yeah, they did a bunch back in the 50s, right? And 60s at like the Autoramas and all that. You would see the experimental
they did the
cars.
wide job Buick and all that.
Yeah, if you get a chance, viewers, Google experimental cars. You'll see some cool looking stuff.
And this is...
Oh, yeah. You probably never seen one of these today, so stay tuned.
And a lot of big wing cars.
Yeah. So let's do a couple shout outs real quick. So FloridaCarShows.com, FLACarshows.com, Tara, check her out, all the car shows in Florida, cool newsletter, on and on and on.
And Kelly from Nature Coast Cruising Magazine.
Yeah, we're going to have
we have
her.
a little special here today with her.
Well, yeah, we're going to have a video, another video we're going to have her in with us.
She's here with us.
She's making a visit, right?
Appearance.
Yeah, and then Leadfoot City.
Leadfoot City.
It's coming, big announcement
Yes.
this coming Saturday, which will be, anybody know the date? 26. Yeah, October 26th, so check them out. Drag strip come in, all kinds of drifting and car stuff, crazy. Check them out. Yeah, and...
Jerry,
Wellington Car Club.
You want to tell just a brief second?
Yeah, we start off at it's a gated community, Wellington 7 Hills, and we start out with about 7 members, and now we have 80 members in the community.
Awesome group. Awesome.
Yeah, we did a car show there. We won a couple trophies.
Awesome group.
It was awesome. They took great care of us. Let's get into this thing.
Let's go.
We want to spend as much time we can here. So, Jerry, just give us an overview real quick. What the heck are we looking at?
We're looking at a 1987 Pontiac Tojan, T-O-J-A-N.
Tojan.
Pontiac, I think it was like an inside bet to beat the Lamborghini and Ferrari.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got the drawings. They started out with the nose and the wind tunnel. They had to do 200 miles an hour the body, right? So they put it in a wind tunnel, then they put on a Trans Am chassis. And they did the body work at 160 miles an hour. It was all over the place in the wind tunnel.
Yeah.
So they copied the Lamborghini wing and settled it down.
Wow.
Now the whole thing was, now what are we going to put in it to do 200 miles an hour?
Yeah, it wasn't 305 with 180 horse.
So years ago, Gail Banksman made twin turbocharged.
Banks. Turbochargers, yep.
Twin turbocharged. He put a motor in here, 800 horsepower.
Wow.
If you kick up the turbo, you could go up to 900.
Not this car, though.
Not this car. No. They only made one of
Darn.
one of one, you know. And they sent it out to Europe. The Ferrari ran 202, Lamborghini went 204, documented 206.
Wow, the winner!
206, and nobody knows about it.
Yeah.
Not even the Pontiac clubs.
You know, and tell that story real quick. We'll show the paperwork. Do you have that paperwork?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's show this paperwork for a second here to the viewers and tell us the story on it real quick. If you want to
the Pontiac club called me up, and I called the Pontiac club up, and they had a show 300 cars. And so I called them up. I says, "You got what kind of car?" I says, "I have a Tojan." They said, "No, it's all Pontiac." I says, "It is a Pontiac." They said, "Never heard of it." You know? So they did extensive research on it, and they couldn't believe that the car existed.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they did like a 7 or 8 page
So how many
thing
cars
here,
are
right?
still around?
They only made 135 of them.
How many do you think? About 50, 40, 50?
Probably a lot of them went to Europe.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Okay.
So
Makes sense.
As a matter of fact, they had a special trophy made for the car, and they call it Ultimate Pontiac.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you think about it, and you know, it's somebody can get it at a pretty good price instead of Lamborghini or Ferrari price.
Yeah.
You know, they can get it at a real good price.
Right.
And you know, do what they want and have still some history.
I guess it was a poor man's Lamborghini.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
well, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, when I first saw it, and no offense, but I thought it was a kit car because I never seen it. Now, this is a manufacturer's car.
Yeah.
It was made by the manufacturer. Let's
Yeah.
make that very clear. There were 135 of them made.
It was sold in the dealers.
Yeah. Salt Lake
And only
dealership.
this is number 55.
Number 55.
Number 55. Let's start walking
yeah, look
around
around.
it. I guess let's start right up front. And
Now, what's so
Jerry-
different here?
Yeah.
Something's
Right.
different. Was there a seam here or not?
No.
No, it's just always had one piece?
All one piece.
Okay,
you know?
okay.
And they have Gotti wheels. At that time, they put them on Porsche. There's 3-piece rims.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Those are rare rims.
Yeah, don't bend one.
Yeah, and you know, but it's a beautiful car and aerodynamic. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, let's talk about the ground effects, because I think in what you were saying, Steve, this is a different hood
Yes.
than a
Yeah.
Firebird or a
Right, different
Trans Am.
fenders. The whole nose is different.
Everything's all different.
Yeah.
The only
now
thing
is-
in stock is the lights.
Is this all metal or
All
fiberglass?
All fiberglass.
fiberglass.
Okay, so is the whole car fiberglass?
Fiberglass
Sides.
quarters.
Yeah.
Fiberglass nose, and fiberglass deck.
Okay.
But
Okay, so
the doors and the chassis all steel.
Okay, so just the chassis and the doors are steel.
Wow.
Everything else is fiber. I didn't know that.
And the roof. you know.
And the roof.
well, the
yeah, and you-
pillars, yeah.
Yeah.
And you got T-tops.
T-tops.
So this is based on, just to clarify it for everybody, a Firebird or a Trans Am?
Trans Am.
Okay, so it's
Oh,
based on a
Trans
Trans
Am.
Am,
Trans Am.
Okay.
Yeah.
body and frame, right?
The only thing
That's what it's based
the only thing I did to it, I took out the springs and put the airbags in it
Okay.
Oh, okay.
because I like
It rides better.
I
Yeah.
like rides better.
handle.
And when you go to shows,
Yeah.
you could just drop it and it looks a lot better.
Yeah, it does.
Now,
You know.
Steve, you mentioned real
like a
quick.
200-mile-an-hour car.
Right.
You mentioned real quick earlier about the Knight Rider car.
Right.
What was its name? Kit.
Kit.
Kit was its name.
And you know they had that jazzed up pretty good back then. you
Yeah,
know.
but-
They had GPS in it. I was watching one day. It was really weird to see that.
Yeah, yeah.
A similar one.
I like this a lot better.
I like this what you did here. These came with it.
No, I did that.
Oh, okay.
I made it mine.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah,
you do.
everything
and
can
you
be
can
put back.
modernize it.
Everybody,
and you
yeah,
can take
you
it
can
off.
just take
if you
it
want.
off when
Yeah,
you
right.
want,
Okay.
you know.
Now,
So-
what were the colors?
They were black. They only made 3 black ones, and this was a black one. Somebody painted it white.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
okay.
So I left it the way it is because I already had cars that I restored completely, and I couldn't drive them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? I'm going to leave it. I just painted it, you know, the flat.
I like
ground,
that.
And I could drive it. I get chips here and there. I could just touch it
Yeah.
up
Yeah. So it was a solid black car.
at one time.
New, original.
No.
Original.
And they only made 3 of them.
Wow. So you were mentioning these, but so these are like running lights, or
Yeah, running
okay.
lights.
And, that,
And
but
they're arrowed, aren't they?
Yeah.
Looks like
That's
this.
what it looks like.
Yeah,
yeah.
it looks like. I'll show you.
Okay.
Okay.
But the headlights pop up also, right?
Yeah, the headlights
Okay.
pop up.
Okay,
You know,
all right.
But you know,
Look at how, Steve. Look at how
I'm
the
looking at the
ground
hood,
effects.
everything, yeah.
Well, look how
Everything
they
flows. Yeah.
look how they
Oh,
flare
look at
out.
that. Look at that. What's this mean?
I mean,
This
it's a
is different.
Pegasus, you know, they put a Pegasus is like, you know, that I don't know what it means, but you know, that's what it,
Okay.
you know, it's a Pegasus.
So it's not the Firebird symbol.
no,
See.
no,
So
it's a Tojan's Tojan
yeah,
emblem.
Tojan. Okay. Well, let's go on over here, and you say T-tops.
Right.
And usually this will have back here would have a window,
Right,
but they changed this to a
right.
like a
Aerodynamic.
aerodynamic. Yeah,
Right.
like a
Yeah.
hatchback, like with a
Yeah,
wing.
sleek.
Yeah. Yeah, with a window you could not have this, so they reinforced everything.
Right.
Like we had a race car in here one time a while back there from Daytona. Remember the cable came through here and came because it was doing over 200 mile an hour, and it kept the wing down and everything, kept it all stabilized.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, where's the door handles?
Yeah. That I had taken off.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But they could be back, you know, the whole car could
Everything,
be back to original.
And this is original.
No.
Oh,
I
you put that on? I
Yeah.
like that.
I
That's
made
a
it mine.
Cobra.
Yeah.
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 But you could put it back.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. How do you open it? Or should we show? Is it a secret?
Let me get the,
Okay. I like the color of the interior.
yeah. And just with the key.
Now you
See, it just pops open.
you custom designed the paint or the graphics,
Right,
right?
right.
Was the interior that way, or did you also make that to match your paint?
It's the same interior, but different colors.
Okay. So the design's the same,
Right,
but
it's all
the colors.
black.
Okay.
All black interior.
I got you.
And I did the headrest too.
And
with
it
the-
spruced it up.
Yeah, spruce it up.
Well, we always say make it to your own, right?
Right.
It's your car. Now, real quick, because I know you want this. This car is for sale.
Right. It's
Yeah.
car's for sale.
Yeah.
You know.
So if anybody's interested, we'll just have them contact us through YouTube, and we can get
right.
them in contact with you. Is
Right,
that fine?
right, that's
okay.
fine, yeah.
All right.
make an offer.
See, I got $3,000 today.
Yeah.
No.
Make an offer and it's yours.
Okay.
I'll give you 35.
Okay. It's beautiful. I like it.
100.
Yeah.
This is something somebody can get in at a great price and have a neat,
Exactly.
a rare
And if
car.
you want to restore it, it's money in the bank.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
Because they don't make any more.
Sure. And you can still buy parts.
Were these
exactly.
were these part of it originally?
No,
or
that
you
I
added
put
those?
for the airbags.
Oh, airbags. Okay.
It tells
Oh,
me-
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you for the airbag.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Look how all this fits. Look
Yeah.
at this, how that fits.
Yeah. It's all
Wow. I
aero.
would have liked to have been on that development team. to
Now,
build
did you
this.
have this? I'm gonna call it gold. It's sort of a bronze gold.
No,
did you
I-
have all that painted?
Yeah, I painted.
Okay. Yeah.
I had that painted.
I love it. I love the way you detailed it out.
accents it.
And it even shows these are the diagrams and the sketches that GM made.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's a beautiful
Yeah.
car. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I like that.
they started from that. And it's interesting. And I was never going to get rid of it. That's why I did it. I says, I'm never going to get rid of the car. So I says, but make it mine.
Yeah.
But now
Yeah.
you have no room, so I want to get rid of it.
There you go. Let's back up for a second, just because we haven't told anybody yet. What is the drivetrain? So engine, transmission, rear end.
Yeah, it's a small block.
Okay.
Now, is it? They tuned it for the races.
Right,
Okay.
right.
How about? Did they detune it for this?
No, this is a stock, like, small block.
Okay, 305
Yeah, 5.0.
or 50. Okay.
And
it's
fuel
two-port.
injection. Yeah, it's a regular.
Okay.
It was
Wow,
only
2-port.
one 800 horsepower.
Yeah.
This is stock.
It has air in it, which is nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Power steering, power brakes. You updated the coil system, I see.
Right, right.
Was this added?
I added it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It made a big difference.
Yeah, and that's just for your
it-
suspension,
just for
how
handling.
tight.
Yeah,
and
just for handling.
Yeah, and what's it got for a tranny?
700 R4.
Perfect, and rear
And the
end?
rear end posi 355s.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I changed the
Nice.
355s.
That's a good gear.
Yeah,
Good gear.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good
Yeah.
highway gear.
Well, it's
You
really
put
nice.
the
on
air
yeah,
on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
cold air.
Yep, cold air on it.
These are great engines too.
Power
yeah.
brakes,
Yeah.
power steering.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve, look at the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on
what's that?
here?
That's a wide belt.
Yeah,
like a
in New
blower
York,
belt.
in New York, we used to race a lot,
Yeah,
and I used to blow belts.
Oh,
So
okay.
I bought the,
Okay, I've never seen one that wide for an alternator.
bigger belt,
Wow.
Yeah.
and I had no problem since then.
Yeah, and you've added an MSD coil, I see.
Right, right.
Oh wow.
So make it a little cooler.
Yeah.
This was buried in there.
Yeah.
And it was
Is
overheating.
is it pretty quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Over 100,
Yeah.
this thing, you feel the aerodynamics.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
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 Not that you've had it over.
No.
Yeah,
But
no.
over 100, like you take your foot off the gas,
Yeah.
you feel the car slows up. This just glides like it's a neutral
Yeah.
because of the aerodynamics.
Now these handled very well stock Firebirds and
Oh, yeah,
Trans Ams,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
bet this handles even better, and you're
does,
saying
it
over
does.
100 miles
yeah,
an hour.
Yeah.
Not that you've ever done
No,
that.
no.
Yeah.
I was told.
I read an article where you have to be very careful when you close these that they don't freeze up or something and break the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be very careful to the viewers.
Well, that's
if you have
why-
a fiberglass hood, you got to be careful with that.
That's why I moved to Florida.
Ah, there you go.
I didn't want to
these-
break a hood.
Yeah, and these are adjusted headlights, aren't they?
Right,
Yeah, okay.
right, yeah.
That's you manually adjust them.
It's electric.
Well, no, but to the body.
Yeah.
that's how you-
Yeah.
yeah.
Now this is up to you, but do you seriously want to tell us how fast you've been in this car? It's up to you.
Over 100.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. Okay.
Okay. Well, let's
All right.
let's go see what the back looks like.
Yeah,
Open that up.
yeah.
Look at the side. Come on down here. Look
Yeah.
at the side. How they made everything flow really nice in the mirrors. I've always liked these mirrors on the Camaros and Firebirds.
Yeah.
And look at this. How it just flows.
Yeah, the curvatures are amazing.
Yes,
and
they
like
are.
you said, they were done in the wind tunnel.
Yeah.
So all of these mean something.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's all for downforce.
Yeah.
And,
And what are these?
those I put on. If you're doing it like over 100
Yeah.
miles an hour, the air picks it up.
Air picks it up.
And
Right.
this
right.
is the
Tell- yeah.
diffuser.
diffuser.
That's
right,
what they're
yeah.
called.
That's right.
Between
yeah.
this and.
I see them on Challengers and Chargers.
Right,
a lot.
right.
Yeah, diffuser.
Let's look real quick here. Look at the dual exhaust, and that's similar to like what a Ferrari or
Right,
something would
right,
be
right.
also.
Yeah,
Right.
But look
yeah.
at the size of that.
Look at the back. Yeah.
Yeah, and then how they close. Now, does anything light up in here?
No.
Okay.
No.
Very cool though, the way it looks.
Yeah. Basically, it's a Pontiac back, and they put this piece over the Pontiac lights.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, my neighbor had a 348 Ferrari, 92.
Right.
And had a lot of similarities to this.
Yeah.
Well, more of a Fiero, it looked like, but it was a Ferrari.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is not your nitrous, I see.
No, no. And this is for the
Air
airbags.
suspension.
Yeah.
Air suspension.
And your tires in here.
Right,
And
right.
then you have your compartment, and
Yeah.
you have another compartment for all your jack
Yeah,
and all that.
yeah.
Yeah. And this is blocked out, I see.
And like you said, this would have used to have been a bit all back window, right? Like
Right,
a curved
correct.
and
Yeah.
slanted
Yeah.
back window,
Yeah,
sort of
this
like
whole,
the
the whole
vent.
back is different.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Completely different. Wow.
This is beautiful.
Now, how long have you owned this, Jerry?
It's about 15 years.
15
Oh,
years.
wow.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
15
That's
years.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And I made it mine. You know, I put my own.
Always make
Always,
it your
Always
own.
make it
Oh,
yours.
look how
Like
look
you
at
said,
this.
it can be put back, right, to
Yeah,
original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. Just how the air will flow here into here.
Right.
You know, it won't stop here and hit. It's
Right.
just beautiful what they did. That, I
Everything-
would love to have been on that team to design it. You know?
Yeah, the car was designed in a wind tunnel, basically.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
Take
So-
it out, put it in.
And you take the T-tops off and drive down the road. And,
yeah.
oh,
and you
man.
got the best of two worlds.
You got best of two worlds, yeah.
Let's just show the viewers, because some of the young people don't know, if we can show them here. These are two glass T-tops. So there's a centerpiece here, which is there's like a bar that goes across
Yeah.
it, right? And each one of these unclips and just pulls out separately.
Yeah, I could take it off if you want.
Oh, yeah, show the viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the younger
T-tops
kids
were
may not
big
seen
in the
it.
Yeah,
70s
T-tops.
and 80s and 90s.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's just
See,
a
look at
clip,
that.
and it pulls right out.
Yeah, and you get a little leather pouch or whatever, or vinyl pouch,
Right.
and put them in the trunk. And you can see how nice they are. And they even have locks on them, don't they?
Yeah.
They have a lock on them so nobody can come in and just take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Look at that with a T. Hey, man, I'll tell you what. We had the T-Bird yesterday, but I want to go cruising today in this.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Well, don't steal it.
I know, yeah. I took the one. I took the one for
I
a little
saw
ride.
that video yesterday. Hey, where you going with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else you want to tell us about it,
Yeah.
Jerry, or any of the viewers?
Basically, it's one of, I don't know how many are left. A lot of them went to Europe. So, you know, if you buy the car, you're only getting one of basically one.
Sure.
Yeah.
I haven't seen another one like it.
Right.
You know, so, you know, if you want to bring it back to original, it's money in the bank because it's only going to go up.
Absolutely.
One of these goes on Barrett Jackson auction, and they see one of 135, people are going to want the car.
I
Want the car.
agree.
Everybody has to
Yeah.
have it. Yeah.
You know, he brings up a point, Steve, that we haven't talked about in a while, is all of these cars, these older cars, right? They're all going up in value.
Oh, without a doubt.
And so for the younger generation, you know, some of you may not are familiar, and of course that's what this channel's about, getting you familiar with these older cars. They are going up in value, where if you, and no offense to anybody, but if you buy a new Mustang 5.0 or even a Shelby, they don't go up in value, they go down in value
For a
as
while.
you drive them.
Yeah, for a while.
Well, it depends on the car.
yeah, right,
The
yeah.
point is that these old cars
Yeah.
go up almost every year.
Right.
Almost every year.
And-
Every one of my cars are worth more money, way more in some cases, than what I paid for.
And he made a point where a lot of Europeans are buying our cars.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But I was just in Ireland, and it's $8 a gallon for gas.
I'm always amazed at that because they come over, they'll pay big bucks,
Yeah.
and then they'll ship it
Yeah,
across the
yeah,
ocean.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're right. Good
Hey,
point.
I got something to tell the viewers. I was in Dublin, got off the airplane, we're in a bus going to the hotel, and I looked over and went, I was shocked, and there was a General Lee driving down the road,
No
the
way.
opposite way.
Yeah.
General Lee over
Yeah.
there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I say we crank it up.
Let's
and
hear it.
This
Let's
bad
hear it.
boy.
Let's hear it. Very nice. I'm glad you brought it out today.
Yeah, thank you.
I couldn't wait to see it.
Yeah.
That three-piece. That's interesting.
You know, I'm looking at this. Looks like a drag car.
Yeah,
The
it
front,
does.
you know, from this
Funny
angle.
car.
Yeah.
It does.
Wow, listen to
listen
that.
how smooth that is.
Well, give it a little bit of.
Yeah, we're getting
Rado,
some
we
real-
want to hear this. Listen to that exhaust. I like the sound. For a newer car.
Oh,
That's nice.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
nice.
That sound for a newer car. That sounds great.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's got a good sound.
Hey,
What exhaust do you have on it? Do you
It's
know?
Bolo.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
good.
that's the best way to go.
That's the best one
Yeah,
for one
yeah,
of these.
yeah.
Yeah, Bola's a good exhaust system
Yeah.
company.
But other than that,
And what year was it?
87.
87. That's it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. We're gonna have to let the viewers
Yeah,
look at this
gorgeous.
one. And
Yeah. Again, if you're interested in it, it is for sale. You can just contact us on the YouTube channel. We'll get you in touch with Jerry, and you guys can go from there. Buddy, thank you for bringing it
Thank you.
out.
Thank
Always
you.
a
I appreciate it.
pleasure.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Wellington Car Club. These guys are awesome. Every
yeah.
car club should model themselves.
Yes.
We got a video on Wellington Car Club and their guys and what they do, so check that video out. And we're back
And we
out
have
time, buddy.
the wives are involved too.
yes, we like that.
always. Children and wives, right? Get them involved. Let them get in the cars. Take them for rides. Take them to the drive-in movies.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm Chip,
I'm Steve.
I'm Jerry.
and this is
Chip's Garage.
Garage.